What is going on, y'all? It is Fargassier here. Hopefully, you're having a great, wonderful day out there in the wasteland. Friends, we're going to be talking about the changes coming to the Fasnacht event starting later on this afternoon at the Daily Reset. That's right, friends. Fasnacht is coming back today, June the 25th at 12 p.m. Eastern and running until July the 9th. Let's get into here and talk about the changes coming to Fasnacht. And I'm going to pass you over to one of my good friends and content creators, Golden Geck, because they just made a how-to if you are new to the video game on Fasnacht and some of the new rewards. Starting off with the patch notes, it looks like the event is going to have a better pace because before we would have to wait for the marchers once we completed their task to finish their dialogue. But now once the players are finished with their task for that marcher, the marcher, instead of waiting for their dialogue to finish, are going to instantly start to walk towards their starting line, making the event start even faster. And that's not the only pacing change that Bethesda and Double 11 have made with the Fasnacht event. That's right, friends, the marchers are going to march faster through their route in celebrating Fasnacht. Now, there's something that was going on during the public test server that I'm not seeing mentioned anywhere in the patch notes, so we'll have to see if that is implemented later on today. But like I always say, just because it's in the public test server does not mean that it's going to be on the public server when that update happens. But on the public test server, as you went and defended the robots, like if this is not your first time, then you'll know when you get to that first spot, you have the waves of rad toads. Well, on the public test server, instead of waves of rad toads, it was all of the rad toads came in at one time, making the event definitely a little bit more tricky and defensible. You know, you had to be positioned and it made it a little bit more difficult. But also on the second spot where we had to defend the robots with the super mutants, all of those, instead of being waves, they all came in at the same exact time. And the same thing with the third spot with all of the animals coming in to attack, and that even included the random boss fight. Now, this part is in the patch notes talking about the ending now will randomly pick between 5 possible end boss encounters. This is absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see what all they have picked out for us. But yeah, as far as everything coming in at one time to attack the robots and the players, making the event a little bit faster, but also a little bit more difficult. We'll have to see if that is in later on this afternoon when the event launches. And now on the public test server as well, we were getting all of the waves of the honey beast at one time. And now there is something in the patch notes talking about we are improving the spawn rates of honey beast during Fasnacht. So look, maybe the all at once is coming in, because I know during the public test server, all of the honey beasts would spawn in at one time, and I know everyone always hated trying to wait for those honey beasts, and also because of the distance that marcher was away from the starting line, it was always getting them done, but you had to wait on the honey beast. So I really think Bethesda and Double 11 are increasing the pacing of this event, and I am so happy for that. Now, if you took place in the Fasnacht event from earlier on this year, then you know that there was an issue with mask dropping, but the team has on here mask of all tiers will correctly drop upon event completion. So we'll have to see how this affects the drop percentage for the common and the rare mask, because there are rumors right now that there are new masks coming to Fasnacht, which I am so excited for. Now, if you've been dropping your repeat mask on the ground or just dropping stuff to people after the event is over in Helvetia, it looks like the team is adding a donation basket near the event so you can put your repeat mask or whatever you want to donate to other players out there in the wasteland in that basket. Now, while we do have videos on our channel going over the tips and tricks that we have for this event, I want to point you over to a good friend of mine's video. Golden Geck just made a video going over the potential new rewards and new masks coming to this event, and also giving some great tips and tricks and a breakdown for those new to Fallout 76, and this being their first Fasnacht. So make sure to go over there and show Golden Geck some love. Thanks so much for taking time out of your busy day to check this video out. And if you hadn't seen the news video that we post up every Sunday going over the news coming to the wasteland and show some content creators some love with a shout out, make sure to check it out right here. Thanks so much to the channel members for the continued support, and y'all have a great and wonderful day out there in the wasteland. Remember, Merry Fasnacht, Happy Fasnacht. See y'all wastelanders out there soon.